So guys, this is going to be a little different from my other videos that I usually post on YouTube. My cousin, we're going to do kind of like a documentary / regular video. Just to let you guys know now, it's a little different than usual. My cousin smokes weed, and I want to get his opinion on how much he smokes daily and what exactly it does to you and how much they pay for it.
Well, weed, it's a hard narcotic to describe in a way, but if you smoke it, it makes you feel able, like...
Sorry, I'm not holding the video the right way. My cousin just had me put his cigarette out. But, so, what does it do to you exactly? Like, what does it do to your brain and your head and your body?
It makes your body feel good, but sometimes it makes you lazy where you don't want to do anything, but it's depending on what kind you get. There's different strains.
Where do you guys get yours from?
From the dispensary, from some people we know.
Which one is better, dispensary or regular, homegrown?
Well, depending on what kind of homegrown they got and which person you go to.
But which is better? Is the actual weed you get from people better or the one you get in the dispensary?
Well, you just gotta know the right person to sell the good stuff.
Yeah, the reason why I know so much about weed is because my brother and I know people that do smoke. I don't condone it nor do it. It turns your brain into Swiss cheese and makes everything go backwards, like a record that's like being pushed down on going backwards instead of forward. Slow motion, basically. That sounds like you're an astronaut in outer space. Or like a video that like breaks up like in and out, like a phone, basically. And there's too much static. But I do know a lot of people that smoke. That's why I don't hang around them when they do it. But this summer, I want to talk to you guys about the car shows that are going to be going on, because hopefully there's a lot. Last year there really wasn't that much, because it got really cold during the summer last year, so barely anybody was outside for the car shows and whatnot. But I went to the car show on Academy and Airport. It was like right there in the parking lot down the street from my house. But there should be a lot of car shows and bike shows going on, like downtown on Tejon and on Academy in the parking lots like they had last year. It was called Summer Heat Car Show. And I think his name was Nino Brown. He was there. It was awesome. Or no, not him, but yeah, him and this other guy, Gemini, he was there. I was at the car show. I met a lot of people at the car show. It was awesome. If you guys don't know who Nino Brown is, or Gemini, it's an actual group. They're really awesome. You gotta look it up though. It's a real good group. But this is what weed does to you when you're high. It makes you kind of act stupid sometimes. But yeah, this is my video, my documentary. I was supposed to go out to the cemetery tonight, but it got late, and I had to hang out with my best friend and then wait for my cousin to get home, and just took up too much time. I'm going to try to do a video of the cemetery tomorrow night, early, to where it's still kind of like light outside before the sun goes down. But yeah. He's dancing with his hands.
Yeah. So I'm laying down.
You can tell he's high right now.
You know what? It's actually a good thing.
Oh, They're called, the group I was telling you about, it just popped in my head, they're called NB Riders. It's a N and a B, and then Riders is spelled RIDERZ, or with an S. I think it's an S, not a Z, I'm not sure. I haven't listened to them in like a long time, but Gemini from that group was there. It was awesome. But yeah, my mom and her boyfriend are all mad because my sister left the kids here, so they had to watch my sister's kids. I think it's hilarious because the kids are getting into everything. Like, and when they cry, it's like a chain reaction. One starts crying, then the rest start going. I think it's hilarious. If you guys watch how much my nephew is a nuisance, like I have a video posted up of me sitting in the living room. I recorded my nephew throwing a t-shirt at people. He thought it was funny. So what else are we going to talk about? How many times a day do you actually have to smoke?
Well, it's depending on how much your tolerance is.
How much do you smoke a day?
On a good day, about 9-10 bowls.
That's a lot.
Not really.
Does it like get to you when you don't smoke?
Not much.
Not much? How much is not much?
I can go at least a week without smoking.
Well, that's normal for potheads, though.
Yeah, so...
How much does it cost when you guys buy it, like, not in the dispensary?
For 5, usually it's a 0.5, but if you know a good homeboy or homegirl or whatnot, then you can get a 0.8, 0.9, or buying a gram, you get
What kind of,
1.6.
okay, well, what kind of weeds are there? Like, what kinds, what flavors, and whatnot?
Oh, there's Bubba Hash, Green Hornet, Purple Pink, Cotton Candy, Desert Sand Kush, OG Ripper,
there's also
Black
like
Zombie.
There's also a weed called
Reaper.
White Spider. It's called White Spider Web.
White Widow.
There's
California Crystal.
There's purple Kush, blue Kush. There's blue haze, purple haze, orange haze, candy apple, blueberry, vanilla.
There's bubblegum. There's practically any flavors and different names for different kinds, like skunk, rabbits,
like, by the way, skunk, by the way,
death.
hold that thought. By the way, guys, if you don't know what skunk weed is, it actually does smell like skunk. I've been around my brother when he does it, and I thought there was a skunk in his room. Like, it stunk so bad. There's hash, too.
No, I love hash. And I like
hash
oil.
is nasty-ass weed, I heard.
I love the Inksters, too. And edibles and all that.
But yeah, this is my video. I'm gonna sign off here. Peace, deuces, have a nice night. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed early, right? Night, guys. I'll post another one tomorrow.